everyone, I'm Rosie.
And I'm Karl.
And this is Flying Flosky.
And we can you and me together. And we can you and me forever.
Welcome to New York.
I'm wearing the t-shirt just to prove it. In case you hadn't spotted in the background, there is our ship. Brilliant Lady. Brilliant Lady is Virgin Voyages' newest ship. You probably can't tell from here, but we'll show you how brand spanking new it is when we get on board.
Less of the spanking, it's not a crazy adults-only sex cruise anymore. Our cruise is 8 nights or kind of 9 days. Our itinerary is taking us up the east coast of the US and up to Canada, and it is called Full Colors,
Coastal, Northeast and Canada.
I mean, it's a bit on the nose, but
Yeah.
I don't know how much full colors we're going to see. It's currently 27 degrees here in the US.
Yeah.
Or New York, sorry.
In New York, and you can see from the leaves on the tree here, they're not falling.
Maybe by the time we get all the way up to Nova Scotia, it will be autumn.
Distracted by the
Canada geese. They obviously heard us talking about them.
We actually went on Virgin Voyages 3 years ago in September 2022. We really had a great time.
Then we were on Scarlet Lady, which was their only ship at the time. And now we are going to be sailing on Brilliant Lady, which is their 4th ship. So obviously we have not been keeping up. This is Brilliant Lady's 2nd official public cruise. They did bring her across the Atlantic maybe like 2 weeks ago, and then she did her Bermuda Mermaiden. And she's just arrived back in time for ours.
We're really looking forward to trying the new shows on board, the new food and the new spaces.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of videos, but you know, we'll include it as well. And I'm particularly looking forward to hopefully eating in Rojo by Razzle Dazzle, which is the newly designed kind of Spanish concept that they have on board. Thus far, we haven't managed to get a reservation, but I have my fingers firmly crossed. This is going to be a little bit different from our first cruise on Virgin Voyages because we booked this very last minute. And I'm talking like 60 hours ago, we were in London and booked the cruise, and now we're in New York and we're about to get on board.
We were actually meant to be going to Bali, but the trip fell through. And so we found this cruise, and this itinerary looked quite interesting. And we've wanted to do Virgin Voyages again since we did our first one.
Yeah.
And so finally, it's happening again, 3 years later.
The only thing about booking last minute is that obviously all the dining reservations are gone. A lot of the other things you can book, shore excursions. And we were thinking of doing Splash of Romance because I think it's great value. But again, that was sold out. So getting on board and scrambling for a few of the things we're interested in is going to be very different from last time. We also have an embarkation time about 2 hours, 45 minutes later than last time. So we'll have a lot less time to get settled in. And the last thing is, last time we had a sea terrace, which was one of the famous balconies with the hammocks up on like decks 14, which you can see. And this time we have like less funds because it's a longer sailing. And so we're down on deck 5 with a sea view porthole.
It's bigger than that, a peephole.
Can you imagine if it was just a door one?
little peephole for us to look at.
See a dolphin!
The cruise is departing from Manhattan's Pier 90, which we'd never been to before. In fact, actually, we didn't realize how many cruises go from New York.
Apparently there's 3 cruise terminals that it can go from just in Manhattan alone. I guess they have a lot of waterfront real estate, but I feel kind of silly. But we were able to come early and drop our luggage, and then we've just come up to sit in the park for a bit. So come on voyage with us.
Here we are at Pier 90 in Manhattan, and we're right by Brilliant Lady. Rosie is here
Hacking the system.
on the Virgin Voyages app, and we've managed to connect to the ship Wi-Fi and making reservations for restaurants. Confirm extra virgin.
Woohoo!
This might be a sneaky little hack that if you're close enough and can connect to the ship's Wi-Fi, then it may let you make reservation bookings that weren't available to us just using data. This, of course, is not a foolproof method because we are quite away from the ship and the Wi-Fi does not connect reliably.
when the wind blows in this direction from the ship, it works, and when it blows the other way or stops, we lose it. Getting on board, the Wi-Fi still wasn't working. So there are huge queues of sailor services and upstairs where they're doing restaurant reservations. I don't think we're going to get it. Here we go. Here's our luggage and our cabin. 5230A.
Launching one more, babe. Yes. And I'm part of our gorgeous and sexy happenings cast. Where are they? Here we go. Oh. That's right. We're setting sail the Virgin Voyages.
Almost 6 o'clock.
So I had a lovely time at the sail away party, having a boogie to the songs and dancing a little bit with the happenings cast and drinking pink bubbles. And poor Karl, what have you been doing?
I stood in a queue trying to get restaurant reservations. I did have bubbles. That went a lot quicker than the queue did.
Did they not bring you another one?
No.
Oh,
Why do you think I was angry at you when I got there and you've had 3?
okay. Now I feel bad.
Yeah.
But, how did you do?
We did manage to get a reservation in all of the restaurants now, so we at least have a chance to try everything on the ship. And then we ran upstairs to the running track, where there's 0 running going on.
Oh, what was that?
On tap.
Thank you. What is it? Manhattan, New Jersey, and Queens. No, Brooklyn.
That's right.
Brooklyn. Our friend who lives here told us to, in a little while, listen out for the final bridge that we're going to go under, because apparently it hubs. I thought that because they play music on Virgin quite a lot, we would be able to hear it. But actually, there's no music. So we might hang out here for a little while. And it's windy.
Yeah. Maybe
But that might just be ship wind. Here's the first lot of sailors discovering that actually this net is real painful to to walk on, but it's still very cool. And we're going to show you more about that in the coming days. All right, Mr. Plusky was jealous of those people. I guess it's easy peasy when you're wearing trainers. So interestingly, he's often scared of heights, but considering it's 7 floors down, I think, he's doing quite well.
Quite a long way.
Okay, we couldn't hear the humming bridge. Partly because there's music on, partly because a stupid sports car went across and was like at the time we went past it. Maybe next time?
We're going to see Karl and Michelle Lynch do a bit of comedy. Apparently I've never heard of her, but she's been on The Late Show and The Late Late Show. So hopefully it should be funny.
So we're hot-footing it through to the red room at the front of deck 6 in the hopes of getting an okay seat, although she starts in about 3 minutes, so probably not. Walking through the casino at the moment.
Slowly, slowly, slowly.
You know, and all my friends drink. I have this one friend who quit drinking. She's so stupid. She's so dumb. You know, she's 23 and she doesn't know that life gets worse. You know, and you need it, right? Like you guys, I can't tell. You're what, 40s, 50s?
Did we get a picture of the menu?
Nope. Too bad.
I mean,
It had pizzas.
yeah, pizza, and this was the white truffle and egg. They're quite small personal pizzas, I would guess. They cut them into 4. It's a travesty. All pizzas should be cut into 6, shouldn't it?
Oh, controversial. What about 8?
No, 6.
That's just how I cut them. What did you think of your, the comedy?
Yeah, the comedy was okay. It was a bit of it was dark humor, which she said herself. She said it's a bit dark. That was good. Those are the bits I think we found funniest, right? The dark stuff.
I think the crowd was a bit older and didn't really get her New Yorkie sense of humour. I think they're a little more old school, but the things that made me ha were definitely the darker jokes. For example, have you ever wanted to kill a cat just to see what life it was on? It really got me.
Yeah. It's good pizza. Look at this, nice thin. I like a thin base personally. Nicely done. It's not. The dough is like a chewy dough, like a shredded kind of dough. Still nice and warm. Rosie was worried by bringing it upstairs to the galley, it might have lost its heat.
Yeah, because the air conditioning is strong, like we're in the Caribbean. Yummy!
We're next to Gumbo. It's got a good, strong truffle flavour, hasn't it? Considering, I mean, really, it's just it's an egg and truffle pizza, and that's it.
I suppose traditionally with truffle and egg you'd expect a white base, but that's the pretty fry for a white guy. And this has a tomato base, which is definitely more unusual, but very delicious. Let's talk scores.
Well, I think the empty box speaks volumes. I would say that pizza is a 7. Good base, good flavour. Would have been nice to have a bit more topping, I think, but it's still very flavourful.
I think there would be an empty box even if it was a bad pizza, because we're greedy and we haven't eaten lunch today.
Fair, maybe that's
Now
affected
dinner
my
time.
score.
I'm going to give it a 6.5 because as a carbonara pizza girl, I want my egg to be runny yolked in the middle of the pizza. And I don't know how I feel about the fact that it came with a tomato base rather than a white base. So I think both of those two things would have given it an extra point each, but I do believe that this is very, very good pizza for cruise pizza. We're getting peeved because all the karaoke tracks have singing on. And we're not here to hear other people sing, we're here to hear me sing. I mean, us sing. We've done a quick change.
Because we are going to the Pyjama Party.
This is always on the first night of every sailing with Virgin Voyages. Unfortunately, if you're coming from the UK, that means that you are going to be the most jet lagged of all the times.
It's 4 a.m. in the UK.
It's 11:15 here, and I am tired, and that has been very much exacerbated by the fact I've put on pajamas. But the fact I'm wearing shoes and a bra will keep me awake for at least 10 more minutes.
Where is it?
I don't know. The last time we did it was on Scarlet Lady, obviously, and it was boiling hot and super humid and sticky, and we bought cheap, like, polyester pajamas, which were not good. And this time we're in cotton.
I'm in short sleeves and shorts, and you're in thin cotton.
So if it's outside at the back like it was last time, we're in trouble. Let's go and find out. Just while we have you and an empty lift, we love the like underwater vibes in here. Each lift has a different colour to let you know kind of where you are on board. Red, blue and purple, I believe.
We can only go to deck 15 on this one.
Oh.
Deck 16 is mid-elevator.
So mid.
So mid. Yeah, I keep thinking that every time I see it, actually.
Deck 15.
All those Gen Z brain rot terms.
Such a mid-elevator.
Almost finished.
You almost finished. I'm so glad we could interrupt you.
You look so nice. We should have a picture together.
We should have a picture.
Oh,
Oh, here, take a picture.
Cute one.